Fancy bloody newsroom. Look at this. Fancy newsroom, this.
It's lovely. Where's Green? Where's Green?
Over there. There's one behind me.
Look at our monitor.
There's one here.
There.
Yeah.
It's not ripped off BBC. It's not ripped off BBC, honestly.
Definitely.
Definitely not.
Definitely not.
That is a video. It's just in really slow motion, just on that TV.
Yeah.
It's very, very slow.
Right. I've moved my mic in that, and from fucking right. Okay. For anybody, we should have done it at the beginning of the show. Anybody who's listening on Spotify or the audio version, check us out on YouTube. Just search the Utopia Project. We have got all sorts of green screen madness and
green
imagery and all
shit.
that. It is the best place to consume our content. But yeah, hopefully the audio's all right, and if you enjoy it, go have a look. Yeah, and don't forget to review and all that shit.
Yeah.
And
subscribe, you cunts.
Yes, ring the bell. Ring the bell. Ring the bell.
Ring my bell.
Right, we have got the return of listeners' Peeves, boys.
Yes.
Bryn, can you bring it up on the screen? Yay! Oh, it's gone. It's gone. Hey, it's back.
There we go.
There we go. Thank you very much,
Peeves. Not had listeners' Peeves
Listeners'
in what
Peeves.
feels like forever.
I say listeners' Peeves. We've got Peeves from a listener.
Who have we forced into doing it again
We
this
haven't
time?
forced because he gets excited. We've got a few to get through. I think this show's going to be quite long, but it is what it is.
Okay.
Right, we'll go straight in with the first one. It is from our good friend Reese. And he has been begging to do these. These have clearly been saved up.
Right.
So, right, here we go.
I feel like he's going to just be letting some steam off here.
Yeah, right. We'll go for them as quick as we can. We've got 4, all right?
Go on.
Now then, gentlemen, I don't know why I say that, like I'm there having a conversation with you, but let's just dive straight into it, shall we? My pet peeve is being a nights guy, on nights, working nights as night people do, you know, at night time. There's never any takeaways open. Like I'm craving things. I'm always wanting Subways, McDonald's, a KFC. You know, just something like that. Just a quick chicken burger, anything. But instead, the only choice I've got is to pay like £1 or $1.20 odd for a chocolate bar that isn't really satisfying to me, if I'm honest with you. So yeah, my pet peeve is takeaways not being open for us nights guys that work nights at night time. You know, I just wish they were open 24/7 all the time, all of them, no matter what. You could get anything you wanted, Chinese, Indian, whatever. You fancy the Polish sausage? Bang! There's going to be a place that's there, boom, ready and waiting. So yeah, that's my pet peeve. What's your take on it, gents?
Firstly, that was long.
That was long.
Secondly, I think it's changed only recently. But Mackey's is 24 hours usually.
Yes, the thing is as well though, Reese lives in an area of our county where there's not much on delivery.
Very rural.
Yeah.
And number 3 that I was going to just bring up
is
by any chance is he a nights guy that works nights at night?
Yeah, I think
Only
so.
at night time, though.
Only at night time.
To be fair, I feel bad for slagging him off because he's the only one who sent anything. So just like, don't keep doing it, Reese. Yeah, I do enjoy him. I'm happy with making sure that all takeaways are available 24/7 in Utopia. Yeah. Straight sorted. Right, go straight in with number 2. These. Oh, ding.
Lovely.
Right. This is Reese's second pet peeve.
Oh, you boys have got me going now. Right, here's a good little pet peeve for you. And if you heard that, I literally just slapped my belly out. I'm that excited about doing pet peeves again. There's people that don't use their indicators. Like, I was behind somebody the other day and they just, bang, slam the brakes on. And I'm like, what the blooming hell are you doing, you fart? And, they put their indicator on as they were turning into the other road. I'm like, well, that's not how it works, is it, Janice? That's not how it blooming works. I don't have a clue, by the way, if it was male or female. We're all bad drivers. We're all guilty of it. But yeah, my pet peeve is not using your indicators properly. Oh, people, they do it on roundabouts as well. Like, are you going straight on? Are you coming across? What the blooming hell are you doing? Oh, it just winds me up so much chronic, boys. It really does.
Yeah,
it winds me up so much chronic.
I feel like
really
he's
does.
not even bothered about our take on it anymore. He's just like, I need to get this out.
Yeah, so I need to moan to someone about this.
There is some emotions.
Yeah, that was a roller coaster,
Janice.
wasn't it?
Bloody Janice.
Bloody Janice.
I'm happy to send that. I think we've had that before. I think
Something similar about using indicators, but
yeah.
I'm just... overall, do it.
Yeah, definitely. Because it is dangerous as well, isn't it?
Right, number 3. Ready?
Yep.
Let me know. Now, you've opened up. Let me now, lads. You've got me on one now. You've opened up the pet peeves. Right, okay, so this pet peeve isn't really anything new, I guess. I've noticed it, especially for the past 4 years, I reckon, is dogs with smelly farts. Like, my boys on Dr. John's, you can't really go wrong with that. It's got everything your dog needs. You read the label, it's blimmin' got it. But his arse still absolutely stinks. He'll clear a room, he'll leave the room himself. Like, sometimes he'll fart. I don't even need to smell it to know it's bad because he's gone. He's left. He's probably ran a mile down the road. He don't want none of it. I just don't get it. Why? Just dogs with smelly arses. It's just horrible, innit? Confined in a room. They can't ever say excuse me. They just give you a guilty look and just leave you with the stench, don't they? Like, it must be strong to them. Like, it must be really strong. So I guess what we need, really, lads, is I don't know, an air freshener or something on a dog's tail, I reckon. You know, something that's a bit like that. Let me know your thoughts, I think.
I like the thought of air fresheners on dogs' tails.
Have you got the same image as me?
Like a dangly one.
The dangly pine tree.
Yeah.
Just wafting around over the bumhole. But if they have a shit and it gets trapped underneath, though.
Depends how strong this air freshener is, Mark. Mask it.
Yeah, it might scare the poo back up.
Oh, no.
He's come up with a problem and a solution.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Sort it.
Yeah. I think we'll leave that there. And we'll save the other one just in case no one sends any more in. And we've got them for another show.
We need some ammunition.
Jack, you have a positive story. Mr. Bryn, can you bring up the positive story overlay for us? Again, check this out on YouTube if you listen on the audio. Is it... Fucking, there's a fly! Why is there a fly in it? Fuck off! Are you doing it, Bryn? Are you doing it? Oh, okay.
Oh, what are we doing?
You just turn that off,
There we go.
Right.
Positive story.
Positive story. Yeah, let's move on to the positive story.
Excuse me. Got some stuff in my nose there.
It's not playing. It's not bloody playing.
This is going really wrong today, isn't it?
It's not playing at all. Why is it being an absolute dick? There we go.
There we go. Right. So, positive
news.
So, a former British paratrooper has left the previously uninhabited island where he had been isolating after lockdown measures were introduced during a fundraising challenge. Chris Lewis from Swansea had walked 12,000 miles of the UK coastline after setting off from Wales in August 2017. He was given special permission to live in the only house in I'm going to call it Hildassie. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. In the Shetland with his dog Jet. I feel I left a part of me behind, he said. The 39-year-old was originally sleeping on in a tent on mainland Shetland when lockdown restrictions were imposed on the 23rd of March. He was offered the keys to a former shepherd's hut on Hildassie. When its owners heard he was camping, the hut has no running water, heating or electricity. A regular boat brought him fresh water and coal. He collected driftwood, foraged and fished for food, and he always made sure he had a 3-week supply of dog food for Jet. He said he had been the happiest I've ever been while living on the island. Mr. Lewis revealed that people had been leaving money at the shop that provided his supplies, while others had left him countless gifts, letters and cards. It's amazing how people just simply want to be kind and help in whatever way they can. It's incredibly good for the soul. He added, leaving Hildassie means more than just leaving the island to me. I know that very soon it will be the end of our island adventure before I return to the mainland. Heading down the east coast is going to completely change my walk. It will offer a completely new set of challenges for Jet and I compared to what we have been walking. Mr. Lewis is raising money for the SSAFA, the Armed Forces charity, with donations so far reaching more than £140,000. The charity had previously helped Mr. Lewis when he became homeless. Hildassie has been uninhabited since the late 19th century, with Mr. Lewis and Jet joined only by 15 sheep and thousands of birds. He set off from Llangennith beach on the Gower Peninsula with just £10 in his pocket and a few days of supplies.
Magic.
Crazy, isn't it?
Glorious.
So he's walked like 12,000 miles around the coast, and then when he got to the Shetland Islands, Bojo's like, "No man, you got to stay there.
Can't do it."
Yeah. Can't go no further. Stay there.
Stay on the Shetland Islands. Don't stay on the Shetland Islands.
Yeah. Shag the sheep. Don't shag the sheep.
Cool. Yeah. No need to expand on that.
Sick,
yeah. Bryn, are you okay to send us to the game zone in a second, mate? Yeah. Right. Let's move
over. Welcome to Utopia. Please make yourself at home.
It's the only place on earth where you can bitch and moan.
There's something here for everyone to make you feel quite great.
Just as long as we've already let it through our gates.
This is our dreamland. This is Utopia. Yet another little podcast for you. This is our dreamland. This is Utopia. It's where we discuss the little things and make them better for you. This is our dream.